We were in a similar predicament last week when we were talking about
yeah.
AI and the transition to weather. I was on my app and I was looking at the weather. Cloudy today.
Yeah.
Didn't really hit the Baltimore area, but you say that there could be more showers headed our way?
Yeah, showers and storms for sure tomorrow and then on into Monday, Tuesday, Brian. Going to be an impact for some. I don't think it's a planned canceller, but it's going to impact some of those plans, probably shifting them indoors for a time. So certainly a time starting tomorrow to tune back into the forecast and keep a closer eye on the weather because it's going to impact your plans, at least have the chance to. A little greater chance, a normal sunny day. Outside right now, lots of clouds in Baltimore City, but not too much going on radar here locally. But as we take a look at the bigger picture, already there are some showers and thunderstorms that are trying to get going well to our west and southwest. Some of these have snuck into far southern Maryland, but again, this is mainly going to be across western parts of New York and getting back into West Virginia and Virginia State, but a sign of a weather maker that's headed our way that will eventually bring us that greater chance of showers and thunderstorms in the first alert forecast. Temperature-wise, I know it's warm and smoggy, but it would have been even hotter had we had more sunshine today. 88 right now at the Baltimore Inner Harbor, 84 Columbia, 86 in Westminster, Perry Hall. Temperatures in the mid-80s as well. Aberdeen is at 86. We'll go ahead and take you over to Chestertown on the eastern shore. A little cooler here, but just as muggy with temps in the lower 80s. So if you have any plans this evening, overnight tonight, not too bad. Humidity stays with us. There could be an isolated shower or storm, but that chance is low. And again, mainly focused south of Baltimore, really south of the Bay Bridge here. A few showers moving into the eastern area. St. Michael's deeper into inland and farther away portions of Talbot County. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, it's hit or miss though. Not everyone sees it, and generally dry through midnight, but that rain chance will actually start to increase out the door early tomorrow morning. Not a washout, but a few showers around with temperatures in the low to mid 70s and humid, very humid out the door in the morning. Trying to get that run in. Make sure you wake up with First Alert meteorologist Greg Padgett. He'll be tracking where the showers are in the morning. There is that low end chance of hit or miss rain through 10 a.m. and then the chance will climb as we get into the afternoon, and everyone has that chance from the beaches to the mountains. Showers and thunderstorms will be bubbling up. Case in point, 8 a.m. Western part of the state will have the greater rain chance before mid-morning, but as we inject a little heat to the equation and as we get into the afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms will kind of erupt and start to impact the area. This is at 5 p.m. continuing on the I-95 corridor, just wave after wave of scattered showers and storms, but also some dry time in there. Now, a reminder about tomorrow, we have the heat, we have the moisture, we have a little system in the area, so the ingredients are there for a couple storms to become strong to severe. Main threat is gusty winds as far as severe weather is concerned, though any storm that develops tomorrow will produce quite a bit of lightning and certainly some brief heavy rain, mainly afternoon, early evening, dinner time, but that rain chance will continue into the start of the new work week. High temperatures tomorrow, very similar to today, mid to upper 80s away from the bay, lower 80s right there in the sand. Overall beach conditions not too bad aside from the risk of thunderstorms. Rip current risk, we'll keep an eye on that too. And in your Super 7-day forecast, the O's back in town Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Daily chance of scattered summertime showers and storms, Bryant, with highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s.